stream. Okay, cool. Alright, let's give it a minute here. I think that's gonna show up in Discord or not. It is. Perfect. There we go. Don't need the audio button. Alright, cool. I'll leave that up there. Alright. Jeff, the Baby Landshark, is finally here in Marvel Snap. Let's get this full screen so we can see this a little bit better. Where did he go? Where's my recents? There he is. There is Jeff, the Baby Landshark. Oh, looks so good. Got him upgraded to frame break. We're gonna see if we can get him beyond that here tonight. We're gonna play around with Jeff a little bit in some of these different decks that I have him slotted into. In case you missed the patch notes for the game, they dropped, Jeff dropped, and some cards got buffed, surprisingly. This one here, specifically, where did he go? Here he is. Leader got buffed. He's a 6 cost, 2 power card now. Copy the enemy card or cards with the highest power played this turn, but on your side. So, I don't know. Is this the return of Leader? Maybe. We'll find out. Yeah, Leader got a buff. We've got Shuri did get nerfed. If you play your next card here, double its power, so you have to play the cards into your Shuri lane in order for that effect to work. Now you have that going on. You have Leech, who just got nerfed as well. At the start of turn 6, remove all abilities from cards in your opponent's hand. The interesting thing about Leech now is this isn't an on-reveal ability. It's just a innate ability, kind of like Dracula or Negasonic Teenage Warhead. You can't really counter it. You can't stop it. Leech is inevitable. But the few matches I played with Leech, I can definitely say he still is potent, but he doesn't hit quite as hard as what some may think. That's just my opinion. I don't know. We'll see kind of as he comes up more in the gameplay stuff. A few cards I did get picked up recently. Negasonic Teenage Warhead is one I picked up recently. She is a lot of fun. We'll probably play around with that card tonight a little bit as well. And then I also got, that's Ant-Man. I got Ghost from a collector's cache, so we might play around with this deck as well tonight. But the decks that we're going to play around with for Jeff are a Jeff ramp deck, which is Jeff inside of a Sandman deck. So I've got Ebony Maw, Jeff, Electro, Wave, Jubilee, Sandman, Arrow, Spider-Woman, Leader, Doctor Doom, Odin, and Magneto. So it's kind of your standard run-of-the-mill ramp Sandman deck, but with Jeff slotted in. And then I've also got this Cerebro deck that I'm trying to make work a little bit as well. So we'll see if this works or not, but we'll kind of play around with it a little bit. And so we'll jump back and forth between those decks there. I'm trying to make sure that I don't have any other decks that Jeff would be in. No, it's just those on the end. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get started with it. Let's try this Cerebro ramp deck a little bit here and just kind of see if we can get this to work. I typically don't like to play Cerebro decks just because these decks are easily torn apart. Whether it's a location, it's a Red Skull, or something like that. I actually took down a Cerebro deck earlier today just by dropping Red Skull in a lane, and that seemed to work. So we've got our first match here. We're gonna go ahead and give this a go and see what we got. The nice thing about this too is they changed the board that you play on now. It's a little more, dare I say, fancy looking. So we open up with a Limbo. We may Scarlet Witch that a little bit later. We'll see. We'll see. We'll kind of play by ear and see what we got. Okay, so we got Orcus Forge. Okay, let's kind of look at our options here. We've got Scarlet Witch, we've got armor we could play. I don't really want... Actually, Sentinel would not be bad. Let's go ahead and drop it in here. Let's go ahead and drop armor down. Okay. That actually hurts us a little bit. We do have Valkyrie still that we can use. So I'm not gonna discount things just yet. We can still use Valkyrie for our benefit. I don't really like this, so we're gonna get rid of that. So we're gonna keep Limbo up. Okay, perfect. That works. I like that. Got Wakanda out. Okay, so we do get Blue Marvel back, so that's gonna be hit or miss just because we've got these cards here. So I think what we want to do is maybe make Wakanda over here our Valkyrie lane, so we can put everything to a +3. Let's put Jeff over here because we can always move him, and let's send a Sentinel over there with him as well. We'll see what we got. Okay, we've got Rock Slide. So now we can kind of tell that they're going to play their Darkhawk in this one of these two lanes probably. So let's go ahead and play. They don't. Ronin. Okay. That's gonna be a bit of a problem then, because now I could do this. I don't know that this is gonna win. They may go for this here. Let's find out. I have a feeling we've got a Mystique inbound. They go for mid. Yep, we don't win. Okay. Interesting. Never mind. Never mind. I thought that was the last turn. Okay. So they can't really play. They could go for this, which is a bit of a bummer. We play that though. The problem is that thing's gonna stay beefy, but we're not really concerned about winning that. They're gonna put something over here to contest, and adding what? It's gonna be 3, so that's 9. That's then 12. You add 4 over here, that's 16. This can easily get beaten. We're gonna go for it and just see what happens. Yep, there goes that. That ties. But Blue Marvel is gonna contest this over here. And did we win? No, we don't. Okay. If they hadn't have played a Sentinel there, we would have won, but they did. We did win right though, but still. And again, this is kind of the thing that with this deck here, it is, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to play. It is outside of my comfort zone. But we're gonna mess around with it a little bit and just kind of see if we can make it work. We're gonna see if we can make it work. And if we can't, we can't. We'll move on to a different deck, that's fine. But I do like the Raft coming up. I do like the Raft coming up. So we'll see what we can do here. Okay, so they've got Hood. This could be a junk deck. I don't see them playing. I don't see them moving. I don't see them playing Viper here. Okay, I didn't think they would. But what I do want them to do, I kind of want them to keep filling this lane up a little bit. So let's see if they'll fill it real quick. Because they could fill this actually with a couple 1 costs. They don't, so we'll change this up so they don't get that. And instead we get Nidavellir, which is not much better. Okay. So what do I want to do here? We could play this, get some intel. I like that idea. I like that idea. I don't think they'll Viper over here just because you could send that Domino over and give me +8. I don't think they would do that. Plus I can just move Jeff over. So this looks like Mysterio. Okay, they've got a Spider Woman. Okay. So they just made that insanely big. So we're gonna play this over here. We're gonna move Jeff over here. Actually, I don't think I like that. We are gonna do this though. We are 100% gonna do this. I don't know that we want to move Jeff anywhere. The thing that I'm worried about is they're going to play. Well, if they play Spider-Woman here, no, this will be fine. This should be fine. Because if they play Spider-Woman on the left, they open Carnage and there it is, Juggernaut. Okay. Okay. So now I think what they're going to do here is they're going to that's going to be difficult because that's going to be 3 over here. That ties it. We don't really want that. We could do that. Let's do this because they may play over here. And let's do this because they have priority, so we'll knock those down. That's gonna stay the same, but whatever else they play will not. That's gonna buff our rock as well. So let's see what we got. Okay, they play 1 card, Spider-Woman. That's fine. We're gonna negate the effects that she just did. Okay. And so I think they still win because of this over here. Okay. Okay. So what could we have done? We could have had Jeff over here and kept him there. And then played Blue Marvel in the middle to pull Titania down. I think that would have been a good play. But, oh well. Oh well. We'll just keep going. We'll keep going. Alright, so that is 3 for 2 on this deck here, this Cerebro 3 version of the deck. Okay, so we got Vormir up first, which we can play Sentinel into to open that lane up for us. Let's go ahead and do that. That way we can play into there. Okay. Now, does that give us priority since we had 3 points for a second? I don't know how they would work that. Okay, Murder World's up. Switches priority to us. Let's put Cosmo in the middle. Okay, there's Electro. So we're dealing with either Galactus. Okay. So this is going to be a little tricky. We're going to have to... I don't think they're gonna play into here. They're definitely not gonna play into here. Now this could be Sandman, this could be Galactus. This will tell us what it is. But I don't understand why they would put something there if it's gonna get destroyed. Okay, so there's Nimrod. So this is most likely a Galactus deck. So let's shut it down here, because they won't play Galactus into this lane. Okay, so they destroy her. So they win that lane. They can't play anything over here. We could do a couple of things here. Could do that. That's an option. That would boost that up from, what is that? So 2, 4, that would be 7 over here. I don't think that's enough to win it. We could do this into this. That might win it. Because that's 6 plus 2, that would be 8. I don't think that's gonna win it. But that's really kind of all we've got. Okay, there's a 9 there. Yep, we don't win that lane. Nope, we lose by 4. Okay. So, again, we were anticipating that this was gonna be a Galactus, but the thing with Galactus decks now, typically have Destroyer in it. So that's something they could do. They kind of psyched me out over here. They probably had a couple plays in their hand. They probably did have Galactus. But then as soon as they saw Professor X go down, well, no, Professor X was played the same turn as that, so. It's always hard to tell. It's always hard to tell. All right, we'll do one more round with the Cerebro 3 deck, and then we'll move over to the, yeah, that's gonna be bad for us. And then we'll move to the Sandman deck. So this is bad for us because this can throw off Cerebro pretty easily. Now, something we could do, we could Scarlet Witch it. That way they don't use it. We don't use it either. Okay, don't like that. That stings. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay. So let's put this here. Kind of close things down a little bit. Now is that Scorpion? No, it's Angela. Okay. So I'm thinking this might be a Sarah deck. Now we can play Jeff here. That doesn't stop us. Jeff can go anywhere he wants. Oh, it's a bounce deck. Okay. Nice thing about Leech here is he takes on this effect here of him glowing. So we're gonna go ahead and play Leech and just see if we can take down their cards. Because if this is a Sarah deck, it's not a Sarah deck. Okay. Okay. And there goes Cerebro. Okay, that makes things difficult for us. So there goes their abilities. They're toast. Now we can move Jeff over here, and that would be 9. And then we play Blue Marvel over here. I don't know if this wins. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's see what he does. Okay, they go for mid. And there goes Killmonger. We win. There it is. There it is.
Victory.
Jeff is just a better Nightcrawler in that regard. Okay, cool. So we got one win out of that, right? But let's kind of switch over to our ramp deck, which is going to have Ebony Maw, Jeff, Electro, Wave, Jubilee, Sandman, Arrow, Spider-Woman, Leader, Doctor Doom, Odin, and Magneto. And we'll get a test run of the new Leader as well. I don't, like I said before we started using the Cerebro deck, I don't typically like playing Cerebro decks because while they are really interesting and really cool, they're far too easy to mess up. Like it's really easy for my opponent to kind of mess that up. But then you never know with these locations too. It could drop like a 9 power monster. Since we're going up against a Thanos deck, they could drop a let's get 2 Jeffs in here. They could drop, you know, a Soul Stone and really mess things up. So we're not gonna really mess with. We're not really gonna mess with that. Okay, so we're not gonna get 2 Jeffs. We'll take that though. We'll take that. Okay. Let's see what we have next. Okay, random 3 cost. Deathlock, we're not gonna play that. Let's get Electro down. And we could Dr. Doom next turn because of Electro. We could Dr. Doom, we could Spider-Woman, we could Jubilee. A couple different options we got. Okay, there's their random card that they got. Okay. So we have a couple options here. I like the idea of Dr. Dooming. I don't really like the idea of Jubileeing. Because I'm looking at the cards I have in my deck. She could pull Ebony Maw, Sandman. I wouldn't want her to pull Leader. She could pull Odin, which wouldn't be bad. She could pull Magneto, which wouldn't be bad to clog up that lane. We'll try it out, just kind of see what we can do. And we get Sandman, I'll take it. Sandman on turn 5, they have Mr. Negative. They're not gonna get to play a bunch of cards that they would wanna play. Perfect. So let's do this. Let's Dr. Doom, we'll Odin next turn. Okay, they have double Dino. They can move that a lot of different ways. Let's move her over here. We'll Odin so we get both of these effects. And let's move Jeff over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what we can do. Because we're guaranteed another Doombot over there on the right, which is 5 power. I don't think they're going to contest that. They can really only play 1 card. I think we win. I think even with that, we win. I think even with that, we win. Okay. Probably should have left Jeff in the middle. We got Magneto. There it is. There it is. Jeff in a Sandman deck. Which fits. Jeff is at the beach. Jeff is at the beach with his deck. Not bad. Not bad. A little risky. I probably could have left Jeff over here in the middle and won all 3, but I mean, with New York being live, I didn't know if they were gonna move their Devil Dinosaur over, but they didn't, so it worked out. It worked out. We probably could have played no. We would have had to have done this. I think this was probably our best play though. You get the value, you get an extra Dr. Doom, you get extra Dr. Doom bots, you get Odin into Jubilee, pulls another card. I think that was good value. I think that was good value. That works. Okay. Let's keep it going here. And we got this here. Okay, we'll take this. Get our 100 credits. And let's go for another one. Let's go for another one here. Now the thing with Jeff, I gotta say so far, I think Jeff is definitely a better Nightcrawler. But, oof, that hurts. Right, let's get Jeff out there to get priority. Jeff is a cool card. I like his playset. I like his moves. I like that you can sneak him into pretty much any lane that you want. I don't know that he's really worth 6,000 tokens. He is incredibly cute though. Okay, there goes our arrow. That's fine. That's fine. Let's do this. Just because I'm extremely curious to try out the new leader. So we will wave into leader. Because I have a feeling they're gonna, if they have something big, they're probably gonna play it. Let's put leader over here and see what we got. And we get Dr. Doom. Perfect. So then what we can do next turn is we can Odin into leader, into Dr. Doom, and we'll just kind of see what kind of hijinks we can get into. I might move Jeff to the left or to the right over here just to knock Lizard down a couple pegs. Never mind, we are probably going to keep Jeff where he is. Hang on a second. Hang on a second, let me look at this here. Magneto here, we're gonna pull... Yeah, you're gonna pull Rock Slide over. So that's 13. That's 20. We would win this by one. I don't, that's too much. Okay, they're probably going to play Dr. Doom, like an Odin over here. Let's try it, because we're gonna pull whatever they play anyway. Their highest power card is gonna come here. And we're gonna get this. They take that, and we lose either way. Okay, fair enough. So, let's take a look here. If we would have played Magneto here, we would have pulled Rock Slide over here. They would have played Polaris over here, and that would have pulled a 2 or 3 cost here. It could have pulled Jeff. No, what does this pull? 1 or 2 costs. Okay, would have pulled Jeff over, even if we moved it over here. And honestly, we would have won this lane. Would have been 10. We would have lost. We would have lost either way. Yeah, we would have lost either way. Okay. Okay, we would have lost either way. That's fine. Let's keep going here. See if we can get a couple more matches in on the Jeff ramp here. But like I was saying, Jeff is a fine card. I don't know if he's worth 6,000 tokens. I don't know that a lot of the new release cards are worth 6,000 tokens. I'm not gonna play Ebony Maw just yet. Okay, this seems like a Galactus deck just because of Yondu. But again, I like his utility. I like that he's able to sneak things in, move things around, and just kind of have fun with it, you know? Oh, this is really bad. So, here's the thing. They really cannot play much. We're just gonna play Jeff over here, just because we can. Okay. We're gonna play Jubilee over here. And then we'll play Sandman next. And then I don't know what we're gonna play after that, to be completely honest. I think they're gonna have a hard time getting into here because I think their deck is probably gonna have a lot of on-reveal effects and... Beast, okay. So we have Jubilee here, right? I might drop Odin in here. I might drop Odin in there. But I don't think that's really gonna do much just because... Okay, that doesn't work. That ties. So, we'll move Jeff over here. Okay, that works. So that's a weird set of locations here. Morag, Dark Dimension, Nowhere. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I'm trying to think of what kind of deck they had, though. That's obviously a bounce deck of some sort with Beast in there, so probably Beast into Yondu or something, but we'll see. Good play. I don't know why I said we'll see. We already saw what the deck was. Okay, so we got Murder World over here. If we can pull Electro, that'll be perfect. This is not a Thanos deck. It is another Yondu, though. There goes our Electro. Okay, so we're going to have to rely on Wave. Okay, that's what I like to see. That kind of, I mean, that basically makes it the way it is. Okay. So we've got Yondu, Squirrel Girl. Let's go ahead and play Wave. Okay, this is a destroy deck. So let's do this. Let's limit what they can do a little bit here. We'll do Sandman to further limit their ability. I don't want to Wave because chances are they probably have Death. Never mind, there's Death right there. Okay. What do I have here? There's a few things we can do. So no 6-cost cards are going to be able to be played in there. Let's move Jubilee over here, and let's see if we can get Leader to come down. I don't know if we really want Leader at this point. Maybe Spider-Woman? That works. There we go, Idaho. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so here's the problem. They could be playing Leader as well. Which is a problem. So if they play Leader, it's Arrow, perfect, 5, we don't win. I think what we could have played. There really wasn't much we could have done there. I don't know. That was a hard one. We can upgrade Jeff, though. Let's bring Jeff up to... Where'd he go? There he is. Bring him up to 3D. Take a look at him. Look at that cute little shark with his chowder there. And we can open a cache. Let's see what we got. 400 collector's tokens. I'll take it. Look at him. Look at the cute little... Look at that little baby shark. See, like I was saying, he's a fun card. I like messing around with him. Is he worth 6,000 tokens? I don't know necessarily. But he is a lot of fun. He is a lot of fun. Plus, he's just a cute little card. Look at that. All right, let me take a look. We got 1,700. I do like that they changed the store here. You know, the weekly spotlight, new cards that release are always going to be here in the middle for the first week. And then... You know, you're gonna have a series 4 or 5 card here, and then you're gonna have an ultimate variant here at all times, which is perfect because there's some ultimate variants that I want. There's a cable one I've had my eye on for the longest time that I really, really want, and so that's what I'm looking for. I don't really care for this Hulk one though, to be honest. I don't know. Just don't like the look of it. Don't like the look of it. Okay. Let's get back over here. Let's try another one, another deck out, and then we might move on to our Thanos ongoing deck and see kind of what we got going on over there. Okay, so Fist Tower is obviously a problem. We don't want to move Jeff around. So let's move Jeff over here. Keep him nice and safe. Gosh, the blue around it looks really good. Okay. So let's do this. And then we'll Sandman next turn. Okay, so it's a Patriot deck. So let's Sandman. Oh, this is actually really bad for them.
Clear for takeoff.
All right, so let's do this. And then what I'm going to do next turn is use Magneto and pull their cards over. So we maintain priority. They can only play one card. And the problem with that is I'm about to break both of these cards here. So it really depends on what they're gonna play. They may play a Dr. Doom, but I think we'll be okay if we do. These are both gone now. There we go. Dr. Doom it is. We win. Again, Jeff didn't really do much, but he did hold down Fist Tower for us.
Victory!
For the first few turns, giving us priority. Being the adorable little shark that he is. Not bad, not bad. Perfect. But again, that's kind of the thing with Jeff, is that he's fine, but he's not gonna shake things up quite a bit. He is a nice utility, but that's about it. Okay.
Breaking news.
I don't like that. Okay, it's a Sarah Surfer deck, and that is a gorgeous inked variant they have. Love the white sparkles coming off of it. That even what it's called? White Glimmer Flare. Okay, the white flare coming off. Looks gorgeous. But the problem with that is that they could have gotten Odin, Electro, Spider-Woman, a lot of cards they could have got. So we'll see kind of what happens here. Okay, we maintain priority here. So they just use Bast. Okay, the cards are gonna move here. Let's keep it here. We'll Jubilee next turn, because I'd like to use Spider-Woman on whatever they play in the middle. Okay. What can we pull down? We can pull a couple different cards down. We'll see what we get. Sandman, I'll take it. It's the Mr. Negative deck. Yep, they're gonna have a hard time with this. Okay, so typically with these, they play a lot of big power cards. So I think what I'm gonna do is play Leader. Whatever kind of big card they play is now ours. Let's see what we got. An Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
And we play this and profit, right? I think that's how that works. Yep, I think that's how that works. There we go. Look at that, Leader making a comeback.
Victory!
Leader making a comeback. Gonna do that just to annoy him a little bit. So again, Leader, that's the thing about Leader, this new nerf that he got, to be honest, he kind of fits into Sandman decks, Wave decks, all those things is what he fits into. And so I think it works. I think it works really, really well. All right, let's hold on to Ebony Maw. I want to see what other kind of cards I can get. Okay, so they're playing into here. Okay, they want to get an early start on Nidavellir. That's interesting. Is this an Agatha deck? Let's play Ebony Maw over here. Okay. I want to keep this open. Okay, I don't like that. This over here. Alright, let's see what we got. So, I don't really want to use Jubilee at the moment. That's interesting. Let's play Jubilee and see what we can pull in. If we pull Leader, that would be total poggers. Because then we can just send that guy back. Nope, we get Wave. Okay. So, they have priority, yes? Yes, they do. Okay. So even if we if this is a Galactus deck, it wouldn't matter. So I'm gonna play this here. And maybe they have Professor X, that would be very rough. Although I think if they have Professor X, that would win mid. I think that would win mid. I'm trying to think of what they have though. They have Titania, they have Blizzard, they have Uatu, they have Daredevil. Man, I don't think this is a Galactus deck. But I could see definitely Professor X. This might be causing them some problems. I don't know if I should snap. I don't really care. Let's snap, because they're taking forever. Of course, they could Cosmo. But... okay, that messed things up. That works. Yeah, I'm looking at the deck tracker here. No similar decks found. Okay. Well, we'll take our 1 cube and go on our merry way. Okay, so we'll do probably 2 more matches with this deck, just because it's so consistent, and then we'll switch to something else. Okay, well, we can't play anything there, so we're not worried about that. This, not a bad location. I do not mind Pet Mansion. This is a terrible draw so far. I can't play anything. Can't play a thing. Okay, so they're gonna start it with Throne Room. Okay. We'll do this. We'll put Jeff here. Just because no matter where Danger Room goes, we can move Jeff over there. Polaris. Okay, you can't move anything. Hopefully Danger Room will destroy Electro. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. This doesn't feel good. I guess I could play Leader next turn and then just Odin Leader a couple times. Okay, Mysterio. Perfect. Okay, so I think, to be honest, I think their real thing is over here. So maybe this is a Sarah deck. So if we can pull Sarah in, that would actually be really cool. Perfect, we're getting the Sarah. Now what can we do with that? I don't really know. Not a whole stinking lot, if I'm honest. They have priority, so they're most likely gonna play a lot of cards. I'm just gonna see what happens if you Odin Leader. I'm gonna see what happens. Okay, so they play 3 cards. Nova, Enchantress. Okay. Carnage. But we're just gonna pull, Enchantress is all it's gonna pull. I mean, we won right. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That was funny though. That was pretty funny. I guess that would be the highest power. That's funny. So I was like, no, we'll be fine. We're just gonna pull Enchantress. Nope, we pulled our Carnage over. Oh, perfect. What's better than that? Isle of Silence turn 1 with Ebony Maw? Oh my goodness. Well, there goes that. So, again, this might be... This might be a Galactus deck. Let's see what this other card is. Lizard. Okay. That hurts. Alright, so we will... Let's Jubilee this turn. Let's go ahead and pull Jubilee down here in mid. It's because I'm not really sure what kind of deck this is. I don't think it's Sarah. It could be... I can't see it being a bounce deck. We get leader, so we're going to pull this card. It's Electro. So we get our Electro back. Okay, this is definitely a Sandman deck. This is definitely a Sandman deck.
Kneel before Galactus.
I was so certain. Well, the truth of the matter is, just based off what they were playing, they were destroying cards. They destroyed these. They purposefully avoided the left side. They most likely have null in deck. We're just gonna bounce out.
Escaped.
They killed Jeff the Baby Landshark though. It's so rude. How dare they? How dare they kill Jeff the Baby Landshark? What did Jeff ever do to them? Alright, so we're gonna have a pretty good tempo going over here. So we're just gonna do Ebony Maw on left. Jeff middle, Electro right, if we can. Okay, we can. So let's put Jeff over here. Maintain priority here. There's Lechugula. Let's... Oh, we can't play that yet. Okay. Let's go ahead and do Electro over here. We'll probably move Jeff, depending on what Jabari King... It's a cool name. Jabari King, Gumbaku. Guess who's back? Love it. Okay, they're not playing anything. So this leads me to think they're probably gonna drop... They're probably gonna drop She-Hulk here. Let's play this here. Just because I can Doctor Doom into Odin next turn. Okay, we got Arrow. Mr. Negative. Okay. That's a leader. And we get Sarah. Alright. So we could do a couple different things. Kind of like this. Let's see what that does. That's the thing with negative deck. A negative Sarah deck is insane. They could drop so much stuff. They got 7 cards in their hand. Sarah's discounting everything. They could literally drop so many things. And the only cards I have left in my deck are... There's a Rock, Spider-Woman, and Sandman. Neither one of those would have helped in this scenario. I feel like Doctor Doom right here is the best bet that I've got. They are taking a while there, so they only play 2 cards. Oh, Gambit. Okay, they took out... You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I don't think this is enough to really do anything, though. Yeah. Not enough to really do anything.
Victory.
I just had too many cards on the board at that point. I gotta be honest, someone who is willing to do that is a terrible person. I'm just gonna say that. Just gonna say that. All right, let's do one more. All right, let's see here. So we've got Electro, Magneto, Sandman, and Jubilee. We've got a couple options here. After turn 3, okay, this is gonna be fun. Black Widow. That's rude. After you play a card, add a copy to your opponent's hand. Enjoy. That's for you. That's my gift from me to you. Enjoy not being able to draw anything. Storm.
Wind, aid my hand.
Oh. I don't like that. Let's do Sandman over here. Yeah, I really don't like this Void being over here. I don't have a way to turn it into anything useful. They could drop a Widow's Bite over here. And that's gonna be a problem because of Electro being live. So we're gonna have to depend on Jubilee to basically help us out here.
Opponent snap.
I mean, Sandman's about to restrict them, so I'm not sure why they're snapping exactly. Unless they're just gonna play a Widow's Bite over here. Yep, there it goes. Hazmat, Beast. Well, you're only gonna be able to play 1 card, so choose wisely. We'll send that back over. Oh, I can only play 1 card. Well, we're not drawing anything then. We're gonna have to rely on Jubilee to help us out here. That is a bummer. Of course, they can only play 1 card too, so depending on what Jubilee pulls, it would make this a little bit easier to win. Let me go ahead and snap back. I'm feeling pretty confident. Just because I don't see them really winning this. This is a bounce deck with Hazmat, and you can only play 1 card with that. Okay, you got Hobgoblin. Not crazy about that. Not crazy about this either. So really, oof, this kind of sucks. I don't know why I snapped. Yeah, we can't win this. I was not expecting them to drop a Hobgoblin on me.
Escaped.
Was not expecting them to drop a Hobgoblin on me. All right, let's switch out from Jeff for a little bit. Let's see this Leader Returns deck. This is a Darkhawk deck. Okay, we're not gonna mess with that. Let's try this Thanos ongoing deck. And we'll take Ghost for a couple runs.
Right.
And then we'll see what we can do with that. Okay. For turn 4, merge things. Let's do this. And Let's see what we can get. We've got Space Stone, so we can move things. That actually isn't too terrible. But let's go ahead and move these over here. We'll keep Power Stone alive just so we can bust or beef Thanos up a little bit if we need to. But this deck that I'm playing now, it has Ant-Man, Ghost, Goose, Armor, Lockjaw, Mr. Fantastic, Cosmo, Iron Man, Blue Marvel, Valkyrie, Spectrum, and of course Thanos, which gives you the stones as well. So, turn 7 game. That's nice and all. I would rather have this. Yeah. I think that's what I would rather do. This is one of the new cards I got was Ghost, and this basically makes it so... Oh, now I have a rock on that side. That actually worked out kind of well. But Ghost makes it to where your cards are always revealed last. So... this is going to have some interesting side effects. Or they can drop an Enchantress on it and do that. Still maintain priority. Let's put Cosmo on left. Okay, so they have Sarah. Let's do this. So they're obviously going to beef up this side here. We have our ongoing cards over here. We could Spectrum into those. I feel like we should just do that and abandon Limbo. I don't really see us winning Limbo. Could Valkyrie middle? We need to lose priority to do that, and we lost priority with Ghost, but then the Enchantress Ghost. So that kind of throws some things off. Although I will say they kind of wasted their Enchantress. And I wonder if they know that. It seems like they're trying to figure out what to do. Whoa, that is a lot of cards. Okay, Bishop, Mysterio, Hit Monkey, Beast. Oh man. I don't see us winning that. I don't see us winning that. Them beasting their Hit Monkey back is terrifying. That is such a scary play. Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Destiny will arrive.
Oh, that's a new saying. Okay. Turn 3, transform all cards here into a Hulk. Let's hold off on this. Okay, I don't like that they just dropped a rock in my back. Let's wait and play that. Okay. We'll do that. Oh god. Why? That is so painful. Okay. So Lockjaw got a buffed or a nerf too. After you play a card, you swap it with a card in your deck once per turn. So you can't just dump cards into Lockjaw anymore and have them just constantly cycle through your cards. You can only play one per turn for him to cycle out. So makes it a little bit more playable because there's been times I've had Lockjaw in a lane and I've wanted to play a couple cards there. But I can't because he's gonna rotate it out, so at least now I can do that. Watch it be a rock. Yeah, that's a freaking rock. Again, I don't see us winning. Unless I do something like this. Alright, let's try it out. I'm gonna trust RNG. Okay, there's Rock Slide. Okay, we win left. Do we win right? Heyo, there it is. Check it out. Valkyrie. Huh. I should have snapped. I did not think that was gonna work.
Victory!
Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. That is beautiful. That worked out really well. Lockjaw, I love you, man. And that's funny because we're running a Thanos deck, and I literally had 6 rocks left in my deck on top of the stones. So for it to pull out Spectrum is kind of awesome. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, let's do. We got time for one more.
Be set right.
We got time for one more. We'll go from there. I don't know if I really want to do that, but we'll try it anyway. We'll try it anyway. Huh. What? You know what? Just for kicks and giggles, we're gonna put an armor out there too, and hopefully it goes into both of these lanes. So if they do anything to try and take out these squirrels, it's not gonna work. All right, well this side's safe. Oh my gosh, we played the same thing. It's a Shuri deck. Oh well, that was useless. Wakanda's right there. This makes things a little difficult. I think we'll wait and play Valkyrie over here. I don't know, it kind of depends on what they play over here. Okay, 2 Daredevils. Could do that. And then rotate that out for something. I don't know if this is gonna work. The board is way too clogged right now. Not a fan of it. Okay, we got a Power Stone. Which doesn't do anything. There's our Iron Man. And we can't play Valkyrie here. We can't play that here. We can't play that there. This is about the only move I got. Oh my gosh. The board is way too clogged. I don't know if we can win this. Okay, that's not gonna do much there. They can't play Spectrum. I don't know what they're gonna play here. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know what they're gonna play there.
Victory.
Because Goose is cutting them off. Okay, that works. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, I said I had time for one more, so let's do one more. And then we'll end it. If you're just tuning in, earlier in the stream, we were messing around with Jeff the Baby Landshark and a couple different decks. As soon as I end the stream, that stream will be live, so you can check it out and take a look at some of the... We're really gonna end this match on a mirror match. But yeah, after the stream ends, you can go check those cards out. See what you think. I want to put Goose there. It's so hard to tell. Let's do this. Alright. So we do have priority. Let's see what this is. Okay. Don't really like that. But we can put Goose there to head him off. Play the Soul Stone here. Okay. So they're gonna play Time Stone and Space Stone. So they're probably going to try and fit something in here. And I want to be able to compete with it, so we're going to disable that. And I don't know what we're going to do.
I am inevitable.
That's a big Thanos. Okay, so they managed to fit that guy in there. Put Big Boy in there. They could Mystique over here, I just realized that. Ooh, I don't know if I like this anymore. Because they could Mystique over here, copy that double dino. And that would be rough. That would be rough. No, they just do Power Stone. That's gonna beef him up there. Goes Ghost into Valkyrie. Does that work? I don't know. Valkyrie usually wins matches. Let's just hope they don't have a Shang-Chi in this deck. They probably do. But I would imagine that since they're up... Oh, I'm starting to think this might not have been a good play on the left. Because that's gonna boost their Mind Stone, lower their Khazar down. Oh, okay, they repeated, okay.
Victory.
Repeated. They retreated. Alright, that works, I'll take it. A win is a win is a win, I'll take it. Alright, so we played around with a couple of different decks here. I should pull those back up. So this is the one that kind of gave us the most success. We had Ebony Maw, Jeff, Electro, Wave, Jubilee, Sandman, Arrow, Spider-Woman, Leader, the new and somewhat improved Leader, Doctor Doom, Odin, and Magneto. And so this one was the one that gave us the most success. This was fairly consistent, but also did try a Cerebro 3 deck. I didn't know what to call it, a Cerebro 3 or 4. I'm not used to playing Cerebro decks. I gotta be honest, not really feeling this one. This is the one I thought would be the most fun to play around with Jeff, and This is probably the hardest one to play. I think part of that is just because Cerebro decks, while they can be explosive, they are not my typical play style, and I feel like they're just really hard to play for a few reasons. One, they kind of require a big brain, but also because they can easily get screwed up depending on the locations, depending on what your opponent plays, and so I don't know that I really like this Cerebro deck. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and get rid of it. There's a Leader Returns deck, which is just a Darkhawk deck with Leader in it. This one I like though. Is Jeff worth 6,000 tokens? I mean, he's incredibly cute. He is fun to play into Professor X lanes or just lanes that you can't really get into. Plus, if you have Sandman up, let's say you drop Sandman on turn 4, you go into turn 5, you can play Jeff in a 3-cost. So you can do Jeff into Wave, into Doctor Doom, or Odin, or Magneto. There's a lot of cool things you can do with this deck here. And it's your typical Sandman deck, but I like the variety of it. Leader fits in really well, surprisingly enough. Yeah, and it just works. Just works. So, is Jeff worth 6,000 tokens? I don't really know for sure. I'm not mad that I spent 6,000 tokens on him. Because look at him. He's adorable. And again, I like his utility, but time will tell. It'll be interesting to see kind of like as the days go by, as this week goes by, and see how people utilize Jeff in a lot of different types of decks. And just kind of see what happens. I think he fits really well here in a Sandman deck. It's just my opinion. But we'll see kind of how Jeff is used in the future. So, with that being said, again, if you missed any of the games that we played with those decks, as soon as I end this stream, you'll be able to go check those games out and see for yourself and decide for yourself if you're going to save up the tokens for Jeff or if you're going to use it for something else in the token shop. So, with that being said, if you're watching this at a later date, or even if you're watching it now, be sure to hit the like button on this video. Leave some comments as well. You know, share your thoughts on what you think about Jeff as you're watching the gameplay, and let's kind of keep the conversation going over there as well. We do have a new episode of the podcast just dropped earlier this week, actually yesterday, talking about the best and worst locations in Marvel Snap. Be sure to check that out. That is on this channel here. And then we have a new episode coming out next Monday as well. We're going to be talking about all the different patch notes that came out today, and going over a lot of the nerfs, the buffs, and some of the changes to the token shop as well. So be sure to look out for that. But with that being said, y'all, thank you for hanging out during this stream tonight. Appreciate y'all being here. And yeah, until next time, y'all keep on snapping, and we'll see you around on the channel.